I'm
gonna say no as Zaga represent for Michelleg. You see, free.
The good thing that good. The good thing that good. The good thing. When you do me have to wear the good thing that good. The good clothes and the good shoes that good. Good chain and the good ring that. Me shopping at the mall and the good store them. My car when me drive and the good car them. No chicken head that does a good girl them. Pretty face with the good shape them. In a bun bush weed that does a good job. Country pepper girl tell me say me well up. Good. Artist singing at the streets and I me say that. Good. Everything when me put on some Gucci to Louis Vuitton, Jimmy to Italy and Balenciaga. I from me 876 to the 4160 and them a shout. Now when you find this, and when you have Google you can't find it. Now when you find it, you have to catch it when you walk with stick. Now when you find it, you see them jump up and you have this. Now when you find it, who decides war and the tag for my jeans when I use Casablanca, create one see. See anytime thing walk, no blood from my feet. Some sitting when me wear, no me nah go repeat. Fashion class, good evening. See them a bite style, me no peach. Big cheap wagon, roll out, so peach. Me order from Farfetch, just reach. I want to do a weird dog. Your clothes and your kicks them retard. But bro, for your image of a real dog. None of them fitting in a reach. I want to do a weird dog. Neck full of chain like stray dog. House for the illegal girl one. We are on the team from...
Hey, yo, you're the Bounty Killer, and you're all in tune to Michelleg. And get with the Fix Radio, every Wednesday 9 to 11 p.m.
Yeah, Michelleg. Pull up. Pull up. I from me 876 to the 4160 and them a shout. Now when you find this, when you have Google you can't find it. Now when you find it, you have to catch it when you walk with stick. Now when you find it, you see them jump up and you have this. Now when you find it, who decides war and the tag for my jeans when I use Casablanca, create one see. See anytime thing walk, no blood from my feet. Some sitting when me wear, no me nah go repeat. Fashion class, well I see. Rude in a school, so we beat and teach. See them a bite style, me no peach. Big cheap wagon, roll out, so peach. Me order from Farfetch, just reach. I want to do a weird dog. Your clothes and your kicks them retard. But bro, for your image I go real hard. None of them sitting in a reach. Neck full of chain like stray dog. House for the illegal girl one. We are on the team from day one. I from me 876 to the 4160 and them a shout. Now when you find this, and when you have Google you can't find it. Now when you find it, you have to catch it when you walk with stick. Now when you find it, you see them jump up and you have this. Now when you find it. Look. Watch out the way they dance sharp, but I'm in Louis, I'm in Gucci, I'm still away, my Clarks, I'm a Prada, and I'm Mary. Don't worry about the cost, me's a specialist. When it comes to fashionable arts, when tomorrow come, wake up, and soon as the day starts.
Yo, you don't know it's your girl, Danica. You're listening to Michelleg, Get With A Fix Radio, and right now it's all about ready. You know, ready? Let's go.
I from me 876 to the 4160 and them a shout. Now when you find this, when you have Google you can't find it. Now when you find it, you have to catch it when you walk with stick. Now when you find it, you see them jump up and you have this. Now when you find it, who decides war and the tag for my jeans when I use Casablanca, create one see. See anytime thing walk, no blood from my feet. Some sitting when me wear, no me nah go repeat. Fashion class, well I see. Rude in a school, so we beat and teach. See them a bite style, me no peach. Big cheap wagon, roll out, so peach. Me order from Farfetch, just reach. I want to do a weird dog. Your clothes and your kicks them retard. But bro, for your image I go real hard. None of them sitting in a reach. Yo, dang, I want to do a weird dog. Neck full of chain like stray dog. House for the illegal girl one. We are on the team from day one. I from me 876 to the 4160 and them a shout. Now when you find this, when you have Google you can't find it. Now when you find it, you have to catch it when you walk with stick. Now when you find it, you see them jump up and you have this. Now when you find it. Look. Watch out the way they dance sharp, but I'm in Louis, I'm in Gucci, I'm still away, my Clarks, I'm a Prada, and I'm Mary. Don't worry about the cost, me's a specialist. When it comes to fashion.
Good evening, good night, Michelle G. I am in the building. Yeah, I'm sure some of you thought I wasn't going to be here tonight, but I'm back. I am back in the building. Just trying to get my guest on the live. He's not feeling too good, but we're still going to do this interview today. He's not going to be here for long, but we'll get the interview complete because he's not feeling too well. I guess Gorgeous has been doing so great that he's been partying like a rock star. So Popeye Caution is on the live. I'm about to add him in a little bit. But he is not new to this, guys. I don't know if you guys remember Ding Dong, Good Thing Them. He is on that track. He does Spanish music, all kinds of things, I've been going through his catalog and found him doing all kinds of music, but he has not just dropped in to this music. He started as a dancer, as far as I can remember, and he's doing music and taking over the world. So like I said, he's not feeling too well because Gorgeous has been doing amazing on the charts and he's been partying like a rock star. We're going to find out in a minute, okay?
And from the 876 to the 416, hear them a shout. Now you find this. When you have Google, you can't find it. Now you find it. If you have to catch up when you walk with stick them stress. Now you find it. You see them jump up and you know this. Now you find it. Who decides war and the tag for my jeans when I use Casablanca, create one seat. See anytime ding walk, no blood for my feet. Some sitting when me wear, no me nah go repeat. Fashion class, well I see it. Rude in a school, so we beat and teach. See them a bright style, me no peach. Big Jeep wagon, roll out, so teach. Me other from Farfetch, just reach. But what I do a weird dog? Your clothes and your kicks them retard. Bro, for your image I go real hard. None of them sitting in a reach.
Yo, Ding, I want to do a weird dog. Neck full of chain like stray dog. House for the electric a gale one. We are on the thing from day
and
one.
from the 876 to the 416, hear them a shout. Now where you find this?
Team down.
Gorgeous.
One for the girl them.
Gorgeous.
Bad gal alert. Bad gal alert. Bad gal work. Bad gal work. Bad gal alert. Bad gal alert. Bad gal work. Bad gal work.
Yeah. Never see a girl with pretty so. With a puffy kitty so. Bring it, let me dig it up. Gorgeous. Drop it lower, then you bring it up. But it does a jiggle up. Don't you want to big it up? Gorgeous. Behind the door, you have me little slug. Swerving like a sippy cup. Nothing you go lick it up. Gorgeous. Bend a me lip on you. Put a kid in you. Me woulda live in you. Gorgeous. Wind up your body, get low, low, low. Girl a bump and pro like go, go, go. Girl full of tricks like she a pro. It up for me, no. Girl, you bust in place when you run the race. Then you bust the place, have no time for waste. Girl, I thought look, she get left in her space. Girl, I thought look, she get left in her space. I'm the bigger picture, this ain't no silly nothing. We getting right and richer. Hey girl, we love your figure. My finger pull your trigger. Me know you like it river. Caution not the name, every girl simmer. Never see a girl with pretty so. With a fluffy kitty so. Bring it, let me dig it up. Gorgeous. Drop it lower, then you bring it up. But it does a jiggle up. Don't you want to big it up? Gorgeous. Behind the door, you have me little slug. Swerving like a sippy cup. Nothing you go lick it up. Gorgeous. Bend a me lip on you. Put a kid in you. Me woulda live in you. Gorgeous. Wind up your body, get low, low, low. Girl a bump and pro like go, go, go. Girl full of tricks like she a pro. It up for me, no. Girl, you cruising in the beamer with a bad slimmer. Said the girl a demon, the way she lick the steamer. Yeah, she knows some effects, so she blow the steamer. Who am I? Just a girl, them bro.
Gosh, team down.
Gorgeous.
One for the girl them.
Gorgeous.
Bad gal alert. Bad gal alert. Bad gal work. Bad gal work.
Michelle G. I am in the building. It's a pleasure to always be here. Yeah, definitely. So hold on.
But it does a jiggle up. Don't you want to big it up? Gorgeous. Behind the door, you have me little slug. Swerving like a sippy cup.
Like I said, I am officially in the building. It is Wednesday. I'm always here unless I got something else to do or I'm away. But I came back in enough time to do my show tonight. Popeye Caution. We were having some difficulty with the live. I see him back on. I'm about to add him right now. I think it's the music. So I'm about to add him real quick. Yeah, with the Fix Radio, Michelle G. I'm here. Streaming live, yeah.
gorgeous. Bad gal alert, bad gal alert. Bad gal a work, bad gal a work. Bad gal alert, bad gal alert. Bad gal a work, bad gal a work. Yeah. Never see a girl with pretty so with a fluffy kitty so. Bring it, let me dig it up. Gorgeous. Drop it lower, then you bring it up. But it does a jiggle up. Who you want to big it up?
Like I said, he is not new to this. He's definitely not new to this music. He has been around for a little while. Like I said, he started as a dancer, and he's doing music. You know, I'm not sure what's going on with the live today, the Instagram live today, but we're gonna keep trying to add him to the live. Or what I'm gonna do is probably just add him on my stream, and I'll just repost the interview because I'm not sure what's going on with Instagram. I don't know what's going on over there.
Pretty so, with a fluffy kitty so. Bring it, let me dig it up. Gorgeous. Drop it lower, then you bring it up. But it does a jiggle up. Who you want to big it up? Gorgeous. Me and the girl, you have me little slut. Swirl me like a sippy cup. Nothing you go lick it up. Gorgeous. Bend me lip on you. Put a kid in you. Me woulda live in you. Gorgeous. Wind up your body, get low, low, low. Girl a bump and pro like go, go, go. Girl full of tricks like she a bro, bro, bro. Back it up for me, no, no, no. Girl you cruising in the Beamer with a bad slimmer. Say the girl a demon. The way she lick the steamer. Yeah, she knows some effects, so she blow the steam out. Who am I? Just the girl, them brown sugar.
Yeah, so this song, Gorgeous, is doing really, really, really amazing. Really amazing right now all over the world. There he go, there he go, there he goes. Hold on, guys, hold on.
To be great.
I don't know what's going on. You're on the road. You're on the road.
Yeah, headed to the studio, but you don't know where to check in. Big interview, big interview. One Michelle, one Michelle, one Michelle, one Michelle.
I like your energy already. I definitely like your energy. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How you doing?
All is well, all is well. Getting over this little sickness, but we're here. What's good?
I like I said, I'm doing good. I'm just so happy to see you. Congratulations on this song, just tearing up all over the place.
Thank you.
You know, when you put it out, did you expect it to be all of this that's happening with it?
Well, I had confidence in the song because once I heard the rhythm, I was like, yeah, this is a Popeye Caution rhythm. So I know from I Like It, I know my fans would have a vibe with it for sure. But it's doing very well and very quick. So it's like everything happening so fast, you know?
Yeah, I was telling folks that you're not new to this. I think you would. Did you start out as a dancer and then you're here doing music?
Yeah, I started as a dancer. I mean, that's what gave me the whole confidence and the whole limelight and the whole everything. So it kind of got me ready for the music part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
always had a little song, but I didn't take it as serious until my first breakaway single, Hollywood. But always had a song, shoes off, shoes on, shoes off. That's what really kind of gave me the artist vibe.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you've been working with Ding Dong for a long time. For those of you who don't know, this is not your first song, with Ding Dong, the WYFT.
Where you find this?
Where you find this?
Yeah.
This is not your first song with Ding Dong. Of course, you've worked with him before, but this time around, what was different for you this time around?
Well, I mean, remember, Ding Dong is my brother from dancing days. You know what I mean? Ding Dong been friends over 18 years. That's my brother. That's who we talk on the phone every day. That's like, you know what I'm saying? And remember, we not gonna forget Good Thing Them, one of the biggest songs. Yeah. We not go just skip over Good Thing Them. That's actually
that actually will just cut off my live. I just want you to know on Instagram. The Good Thing Them, they just take it off from the live because it's like, yeah, you copywriting over here. Who giving you permission to play this song?
Wow. I mean, that was our first breakout single. Like, that song did wonder for us, and it's still it's still playing up to every night in a party right now. So I'm like, God, like Ding Dong, we really have one of those staple dancehall songs. Like, that's not easy to to be in that kind of Hall of Fame as two dancer artists. You know what I'm saying? So hats off to
Definitely.
Ding. And me and Ding got a lot of songs, but the way you find this was like very like close to me because, you know, the producer is my friend for like 15 years. Demelo Felfe, he's been my friend. So I'm the one that actually introduced him to Ding.
Nice.
So I send the beat over to Ding, and Ding did the vibe on the beat and sent it back to me and said, Popeye, is only right. You don't want to introduce me to Felfa, so you have to also be on this collab.
Yeah.
But when he went to New York and got Busta on it, I was like, whoa, this is like, yeah, this is like his
major, right? Major.
It's like history repeating itself again, you know. And then me and Busta been friends for a while too, also, because he always used to see me in the club in Miami with my friends. So, you know, we had that relationship too. So it was like a no-brainer, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I've been, since Is Your Media Group introduced me to you, I've been watching your stuff on social media, and what I get from you is like that colorful vibe, right? Because I'm a colors girl. Like, I love colors.
Yeah.
I want you to see me when I walk in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Miami, so you know it go like Miami's a place where we loud and we like to look different, you know. Colors fly in Miami, so just anywhere I go, anytime I fly out to Jamaica, I just make sure I'm bright and stand out, like you say. I mean, you don't want to mix in as an artist, you know what I'm saying? You want to stand out, make people get to know the face if they don't know you. But I mean, I like colors. Colors is me, you know what I'm saying? Although I got on black today, you know, it's cool.
Yeah, black works too. You know, black works. Black is a thing.
Black. I'm starting to like black a lot more than colors for some reason. But you know, man.
They say when you start to wear black a lot, you're going into your dark stages of life, and then great things come out of that. That's what they say.
I guess, but I mean, it's just, you know, a lot of things looking like, all the designers is making a lot of like black stuff and it's looking good with the diamonds, and so we kind of like try to balance it a little bit.
What's is that a cross? That's a cross on your neck?
Yeah, my mom. You know why I buy a cross every time? My mother always tell me, say, Popeye, keep on a cross, keep your blessings going. Since I was a kid, so I always have on a cross. I have the Popeye piece and all that, but I always have on a cross. You see, cross.
Yeah. Definitely need to stay prayed up and keep
prayed
God
up.
next.
Yeah, it's wicked out here. We got to stay prayed up. You know?
It's definitely wicked. Definitely wicked. Well, growing up as a child, you know, Popeye was the guy who, when people bothered him and bullied him, he would eat the spinach to fight his bullies. Right?
Yeah.
Where did the name Popeye come from with you?
Well, my Popeye came from, my Popeye was a birth name, like birth nickname my sister gave me. But Popeye, the Caution, I added on the Caution. The Caution was my crew. So I just added it. Yeah, I just added it to the name Popeye Caution, and sky's the limits from that. Like, that name just rung out. Like, yeah, people say my name is actually older than me. People been hearing my name as long as like forever, and I'm not that old, you know what I'm saying? But to show you how long we've been doing it, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, the cartoons Popeye, and then Caution is a word that been developed since Noah was a boy, so it's out there, you know.
Yeah, caution mean, you know, caution. Approach with caution.
Don't step. Just
no
relax.
Step, because we're not no easy walkover in no category. In no category. At all. Don't play with us.
Also, people, I want y'all to know that he's also been touring. You've been on tour. I think they said Beanie Man, Elephant Man. Like, you've been in these arenas for a very long time.
I know all the great ones, and it's naturally respect from them because they see how long I was grinding, and they just look at me as like a very talented kid with the dancing and the music and the fashion, and they just call me a full package. So it's not, with all these elder entertainers, they respect me from way back in the days because they really saw me on like the battlefield grinding, dancing, and they and Elephant Man. Anytime Elephant Man used to come to Miami and do like best of the best and stuff, he used to always send for me, call me out on stage. So it's just, I know a lot of these artists from dancing days, so I have that respect, like core respect from them. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. When the Mr. Bounty Killer himself made that comment, that Caution, you found another one. What was that like for you?
I mean, Bounty is an icon, a legend. You know what I'm saying? That was massive to me. Also, even when I did the verse on Good Thing, them, he saw me in Jamaica and said, Caution, I love your voice. You have the big voice. So he always was rooting for me. But for me, really, like, to see him tune into this girl song that I did, I'm like, bro, that's big for you to take time out in your busy schedule just to like recognize the whole movement. You know, I felt good about that. Also,
Yeah.
I texted him, I said, Bounty, I respect that because that's like, you know, that's like,
That's major.
yeah, major. You green light me. You know what I'm saying? You gave me a green light.
Yeah, definitely. Any collabs coming with any of the greats? Like, are you working on any of those things, or you're just doing the singles and then you'll think about that?
I definitely have collabs in the works. I don't really want to talk about them until it happens because sometimes we say we're gonna do something with someone that don't
Yeah,
go.
then it don't happen.
Definitely big collabs in the way. Also have a lot of singles that is they're all good, but it's like confusing to me now because I'm like, God, I don't know. I'm starting to like do back a lot of woman song because my sister the woman them ready for get jiggy with the thing. So I say, yeah. So I love the response. I love the response they're giving me on this record. So it's like all the records I have is like fun, fashion, girls too, but I'm really like loving the vibe with the women right now. So it's like I want to just build more women song while I'm at it. All the gal, forget the gal and moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Any women, who would be the woman collab that you? Because I asked Valiant this last week. Who would be that woman internationally or even locally that you would want to collab with? Who would be that woman? That it'll be a dream collab.
It's not say a dream collab, but it's more of I will work with like I know me and a Nicki Minaj would go crazy. I know me and probably a Jada Kingdom would go crazy.
Yeah.
Me and a Shensia would probably go crazy. So it's like I know the type of music that I will make to fit their vibe. So I know if we get one in, it's gonna be a big hit for sure.
Definitely. So the song, let me read the numbers for this song. Wait, I'm trying to find the numbers for Gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
So the numbers for Gorgeous is this. It hit number 1 for iTunes video.
Yeah.
Number 2 in Belgium.
Yes.
11 on the Reggae USA and Reggae Global. Number 9 in the US.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when you know you got a song that could potentially peak to the next level. So now the next level for me with this would be like you said, a dope feature on it to take it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to a couple people. I ain't gonna call their names, so let me see if we could shake it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see if one of them grab it and run with it, right?
I mean, if somebody would approach me with a record like that, not because I'm on it, I definitely would have. I did a collab on it because it's a versatile song. It's a wide song, and the energy is good. Anytime it plays, the girls them go crazy or the woman them go mad. You know what I'm saying? I performed in Cayman Islands for the first time on stage. Did you see that performance, by the way?
Yes.
That remember, those people know of me, but they don't know me from a hole in the wall. And for a song just to jump off like that for the first time, you know you have something. You know what I'm saying? And Cayman Island crowd is more like tourists. It's not like core fan base. Nobody. It's just once you make good music, they gonna move for you. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like this is a breakout record for sure.
Definitely. Now, you know, I always ask artists this, like, because I feel like you haven't been here long, but you've been here long. And the part of it is that you're putting out some great music, and it looks like these great producers are working with you. What is it that you have that separates you, that makes you different than the next person?
I think it's the sound and the energy. They already could tell like this kid got potential to be the next one. You know what I'm saying? It's the vibe too. You know, social media is so big now. You just go on somebody's page and just see their whole vibe and persona already. Like, yeah, this kid is a star, or that girl is a star. So, and the sound have a lot to do with it. Also, I'm bringing the sound like I always have a new sound that's have the world touch. So, I think that's what really attract a lot of producers to me. Like, differently from my name and all that extraness. I don't even look at that as nothing, but people look at talent too. You know what I'm saying? You can have a big name, but you have no talent. Nobody not gonna work with you.
Yeah, you got that right. You definitely got that right. What is some advice that you would give to an artist? Because we're seeing a lot now of where artists are not getting their full money. Music is being taken down. Producers are taking songs down and all of that kind of stuff. What is some advice that you would give to artists about owning your masters, BMI, making sure that you pay for your stuff, but so
Yeah.
it belongs to you. What is some advice that you would give to them?
I mean, make sure you learn about the business side of it first. I'm still learning as I'm going because I was one of those happy-go-lucky, just put out music and didn't care about the money. Not, it was just more of okay, my new song out. I mean, I go promote it and I never used to look at the business side till I start going around the mainstream artists. But you just gotta believe in your work. Have a good team around you. In this game, what I realize nowadays, ain't nobody doing nothing for you. You have to do it yourself, low key. You have to go in your pocket yourself because once you reach that part when it's time to spend, you go hear all kind of this can't happen, that can't happen, and you know it can happen. They don't want to spend, so you just make sure you have your money to invest back into yourself as an artist. And trust me, you see how far you go. Just believe in your work and also make good music. You know what I'm saying? Make music that everybody can listen to, not just for your friends right here. Just make good music.
Yeah,
and stay positive. You know what I'm saying? But your team got to be, if you don't have a team, you got to just know the right plugs to put the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just got to work hard. You got to work hard and just study the game a little bit. I'm still learning as I go by. I'm still one of those artists that's getting hated on. I'm still one of those artists that's getting blackballed. I'm still going through all that. So I can't really speak like I'm this big shot yet. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. It's crazy how everybody do music, right? And even you mentioned in the whole black boss situation, it's like you're doing this music for the good of the music, right?
Yes.
You don't care about the other stuff.
Nothing.
And there are DJs out here, there are media personalities, radio stations, all of these things that blackball artists, even artists themselves that blackball other artists. Like, we're not here to do the same thing. I never understood that.
It's the world we're living in because you got DJs turning artists. You got DJs want to do what the artists them doing. So it becomes a whole thing now where they go pick and choose what they're gonna play or when they're gonna play it for you. So, I still have a lot of DJs that show me love, and I still have a lot of DJs that I think showed me love. But at the end of the day, you just gotta stay focused and work and worry about all of that later. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta worry about all that later. Because like I said, Rome wasn't built in one day. So you just got to put your work in and show them that you going to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Now, in this song, Gorgeous, you mentioned Buju name in it. Has he seen this song?
Yeah, Buju follow each other on Instagram. Actually, we was in Club Live like 3 weeks ago at Chris Brown Chris Brown did a walk through at Live, and me and Buju was in there chopping it up. Buju's my family, man. That's my brother. Bless up, Buju. I know he heard it, but I never really approached him and said, Buju, did you hear the verse? But I know he heard it. I know he heard it. I see him like the song at least once on Instagram. But big up Buju. Nice. We cool people. Buju's my fans. We good.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to ask you an out the box question because I know you have to go. But have you ever wanted to take your sex back? Have you ever wanted to take your sex back?
A couple times back when I was younger.
Couple times.
Couple times. I can't say. I'll be lying if I say once. It's one and few times. Why?
What happened that you wanted to take it back?
Just it could be all kind of things. It could be the energy. It could be the smell. It could be a lot of things. It could have been a lot of things. I ain't gonna go deep into that. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been a lot of things. But it's a couple of them for sure.
So if a girl smells, right? How do you have that conversation? Like, what does that conversation sound like?
When I was younger, I was too shy to even tell a girl. I just cut you off completely. You will never hear from me again. You know what I'm saying? The shy boy, the Gemini side of me would just be like,
You're a ghoster because you're a Gemini. You're a ghoster. So
yeah, you go get the ghoster. You know you did something wrong, but you'll figure it out way down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
Just being honest. So what's next for you? You have Gorgeous is out. What's next for you?
I definitely have a next single brewing right now. It's called Night Come. but it was actually originally done by Silent Addy, Shake It to the Max. You know that? Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
They actually did that record, but my boy from Guadeloupe remixed it on like a hip hop vibe. So he want to put that out now. It's very nice, like a very like singy vibe. The ladies gonna love that one. So I might actually might be next for me. And then I have another one I can't even talk about because the idea is so dope. And that's
Nice.
that's gonna be from for the same producer that produced Where You Find This.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be a massive one. I also had a feature on that one I can't even talk about, but we get to that the next day. But that's the next record I feel like is gonna like go big for me.
Definitely. Looking back on where you started and where you are now, what are you most proud of?
The growth, how humble I got, like everything's happening for me at the right time. Like I'm a family man. Like it's just everything is happening at the right time for me right now. Everything is going good for me. And I feel extra blessed at this point. My family is good, everybody's good around me. It's just everything is happening at the right time. And I'm proud of that. You feel me? And I keep out the way. I just keep out the way. I don't like drama. I keep out the way, and the Lord blessing me with everything right now. So I'm good.
Definitely. Well, I want you to premiere this song for me. Since this is the first time that it's gonna play here. So can you please premiere Gorgeous for me?
To all the bad girls, pretty girls, all the gorgeous ladies who have high standards, I know saying like hot song, that one I name Gorgeous. Yeah. Never see a girl with pretty stuff, with a fluffy kitty stuff. Bring it, maybe dig it up. Gorgeous. Michelleg, the hottest program this. We're going to talk about it.
Gorgeous, bad gal alert, 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 bad gal alert. Yeah. Never see a girl with pretty stuff, with a fluffy kitty stuff. Bring it, let me dig it up. Gorgeous. Drop it lower, then you bring it up. But it does a jiggle up. Don't you want to big it up? Gorgeous. Behind the door, you have me little slump. Swerving like a sippy cup. Nothing, you go lick it up. Gorgeous. Bend a me lip on you. Put a kid in you. Me woulda live in you. Gorgeous. Wind up your body, get low. Girl a bump and throw like go. Girl do the tricks like she a bro. Back it up with me, no. Girl, you bust in place when you run the race. Then you bust the place, no.
You know what I love about this song? I'm gonna tell you what I love about songs. As a 90s dancehall girl,
Yeah.
you're dropping everything in there. Everything and dropping.
Everything.
Everything dropping.
I'm glad you said that. It just bring you back to that original dancehall fun vibe, different cadence, different tones. I switched it up. Honestly, who I have in mind for this record though is Sean Paul. Like honestly,
Nice.
Sean Paul would be the guy to like really remix this. Probably with a female artist also on it too. But I feel like if Sean do something to this, it's like up.
I think Jada might fit this for you.
I have Jada in mind also. I'm thinking if I was go link a lady, I think Jada would go crazy too.
Yeah, definitely Jada.
Jada. She got that melodic sound that I like. So we go see. We never know. Let's see what the future holds.
I'm gonna keep watching to see what happens. But Caution, I want to thank you so much. I hope you feel better. I know you've been outside because the song is doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Yes.
And you're back in the studio. Of course, studio work never stops.
Never.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll continue to play the music so you get your BMI money from the station and all of that. Okay.
Thank you for having me. Big up yourself. Love Michelleg. I don't know. Big up, yeah?
Take care.
All right, bless.
Team down. Gorgeous. One for the girl there. Gorgeous. Bad gal alert. 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 Yeah. Never see a girl with pretty stuff, with a fluffy kitty stuff. Bring it, let me dig it up. Gorgeous. Drop it lower, then you bring it up. But it does a jiggle up. Don't you want to big it up? Gorgeous. Behind the door, you have me little slump. Swerving like a sippy cup. Nothing, you go lick it up. Gorgeous. Bend a me lip on you. Put a kid in you. Me woulda live in you. Gorgeous. Wind up your body, get low. Girl a bump and throw like go. Girl do the tricks like she a bro. it up for me, no. Girl, you bust in place when you run the race. Then you bust the place, have no time for waste. Girl, I thought look, she get left in her space. Girl, I thought look, she get left in her space. I'm the bigger picture, this ain't no silly nothing. We get it right and richer. Hey girl, me love your figure. My finger pull your trigger. Me know you like it river. Caution not the name, every girl simmer. Never see a girl with pretty so. With a fluffy kitty so. Bring it, make me dig it up, boys. Drop it lower, then you bring it up. But it does a jiggle up. Don't you want to big it up, boys? Me and you do you have me little slump. Swerving like a sippy cup. Nothing you go lick it up, boys. Bend a me lip on you. Put a kid in you. Me woulda live in you. Gorgeous. Wind up your body, get low. Girl a bump and pro like go. Girl full of tricks like she a bro. Back it up for me, no. Girl you cruising in the Beamer with a bad slimmer. Say the girl a demon, the way she lick the seamer. Yeah, she knows some effects, so she blow the steamer. Who am I? Just a girl, them brown sugar. Gosh, team down. Gorgeous. One for the girl there. Gorgeous. Bad gal alert. Bad gal work. Bad gal alert. Bad gal work. Yeah. Never see a girl with pretty so. With a fluffy kitty so. Bring it, let me dig it up. Gorgeous. Drop it lower, then you bring it up. But it does a jiggle up. Don't you want to big it up? Gorgeous. Me and you do you have me little slump. Swerving like a sippy cup. Nothing you go lick it up. Gorgeous. Bend a me lip on you. Put a kid in you. Me woulda live in you. Gorgeous. Wind up your body, get low. Girl a bump and pro like go. Girl full of tricks like she a bro. Back it up for me, no. Girl you bust in place when you run the race. Then you bust the place, have no time for waste. Girl I thought look, she get left in her.
Shout out to Fix Michelle G. I am in the building, streaming live on Blaze Radio, Mighty Mix Majestic Coffee, Metric, get with the fix.net, Jono TV, all over the world. I am back in the building. I'm about to restart my Instagram live. I have a guest that's going to be joining real quick, real fast on the live. We got some things to talk about.
You don't know what kind of money you love this low cars. When the kids are coming, you never fucking come back. That's
Me like good girl, me like bad, me like ghetto girl, them toxic. Run a program on a man quick. All when you dead, them will fight. They just book a girl from TJ. Why pray? Dark skin pretty like TC. Say she want link up on the big tree. Tell me her brother them a run off the YG. Alright, Red Lane, Oxford Street, Chestnut Lane, girl them nicey. Hot browning from North Street. Tell me she love war, no, she no like peace. Circle the whole of downtown. Chain bust down. Matches Lane, girl them link up now. Southside, girl them no like tall clown. Fletcher's land, so the badness come down. Gawarika Hill, Mountain View. Pass Nannyville, living show laughing. Pass all I feel.
Yeah, the Fix Michelle G. I am officially in the building. I am here. High five, boy. I'm in the building. So I have a guest who's going to be joining me in a little bit on the live. I'm waiting for him to just come on the live. But I'm going to do some questions today, right? One of the questions is, can men actually tell if a woman has just slept with someone else? So I posted that, I think today, I posted that question. And folks are saying yes and no. So I want to say, ladies, this, okay? When you're sleeping with one person, you actually have that person's scent. Like that person's scent gravitates towards your body because, again, women are takers and men are givers, right? So whatever they insert, you get. So their body odors, their scent, and all of that will be now your scent, right? They will know. If they are paying attention, they will know that you slept with somebody else, right? I've seen a lot of posts where women are saying, oh, my man didn't know I slept with somebody and I just slept with somebody, go home, took a shower, and here he is, and you're doing whatever you're doing with that person, right? The other part for a man to know if you have slept with somebody else, your pH balance will definitely change. As a woman, your pH balance will change. I don't care what y'all say. Your pH balance will change. You will start to develop BV, bacterial vaginosis, it's called. You might even get an STD, chlamydia, gonorrhea, whatever, STI, whatever there is out there. And then you're going to pass it on to that partner. And then you're probably going to blame him because then you try not to get caught. But the quickest way, and also ladies, the quickest way to find out if a man is cheating on you is your pH balance changes. Automatically, sometimes in a few days, you'll start to get older and all of this other stuff. It's because people have things that they don't tell you about, right? So if your man goes and sleep with a chick that has what do you call it, yeast infection and all of this other stuff, and then he comes to you and sleep with you, then you will develop whatever that other chick has. Okay, I just want y'all to know. So when people are thinking that folks are not gonna know that they're sleeping around, they're signs. They're definitely signs. So just be very careful with what you do out here in these streets, or not. Whatever. I don't care either way.
You love the low cards. When the kids are coming, you never talking some bad. That's
Me
idiot.
like good girl, me like bad, me like ghetto girl, them toxic. Run a program on a man quick. All when you dead, them will fight. They just book a girl from TJ. Why pray? Dark skin pretty like TC. Say she want link up on the big tree. Tell me her brother them a run off the YG. Alright, Red Lane, Oxford Street, Chestnut Lane, girl them nicey. Pat Browning from North Street. Tell me she love war, no she no like peace. Circle the whole of downtown. She ain't bust down.
Are you able to tell if a girl has slept with somebody else? And how quick? How quick can you tell if your lady has slept with somebody else? How quick? How quick can you tell? Dejay say he like ghetto girl them toxic. Yeah.
You know what kind of man you love the low cards. When the kids are coming, you never talking some bad. That's idiot.
Good girl, me like bad, me like ghetto girl, them toxic. Run a program on a man quick. All when you dead, them will fight. They just book a girl from TJ. Why pray? Dark skin pretty like TC. Say she want link up on the big tree. Tell me her brother them a run off the YG. Alright, Red Lane, Oxford Street, Chestnut Lane, girl them nicey. Pat Browning from North Street. Tell me she love war, no she no like peace. Circle the whole of downtown. Chain bust down. Matches Lane, girl them link up now. Southside girl them no like gal clown. Fletcher's land so the badness come down. Gawarika Hill, Mountain View. Past Nannyville, every show laughing. Pass all I feel, then me reach Sabrin. And me uptown girl just gone a forest reach Rima.
It says it's a right away. If she not gonna know nothing right away, unless she tell you, unless she said to you, yeah, I did that. That's the only way. Just trust me, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all oblivious to what's going on in life. Y'all oblivious.
You love the low cards. When the kids are coming, you never talking some bad. That's idiot.
Me like good girl, me like bad, me like ghetto girl, them toxic. Run a program on a man quick. All when you dead, them will fight. They just book a girl from TJ. Why pray? Dark skin pretty like TC. Say she want link up on the big tree. Tell me her brother them a run off the YG. Alright, Red Lane, Oxford Street, Chestnut Lane, girl them nicey. Pat Browning from North Street. Tell me she love war, no she no like peace. Circle the whole of downtown. Chain bust down. Matches Lane, girl them link up now. Southside girl them no like gal clown. Fletcher's land so the badness come down. Gawarika Hill, Mountain View. Past Nannyville, every show laughing. Pass all I feel, then me reach Sabrin. And me uptown girl just gone a forest reach Rima. See it, yeah? Be a good body girl in the schema.
I feel like I gotta start over my Instagram. I don't know what's happening with my Instagram today. Like it's not adding anybody. Dejay is unable to join. Dejay, I'm gonna start it over and then try again. I don't know what's happening with my Instagram today. Did somebody must have did something to my page. Somebody probably did something to my page, but I'm gonna restart my live and then go live with Dejay because I really want to have this conversation with him. Okay.
You don't know what kind of man he love the low and car. When the guitar clapping,
Me like good girl, me like bad, me like ghetto girl, them toxic. Run a program on a man quick. All when you dead, them will fight. And they just buck a girl from TJ. Why pray? Dark skin pretty like TC. So she want to link up on the big tree. Tell me alright, Red Lane, Oxford Street, Chestnut Lane, girl, them nicey.
You hearing me?
Yeah, okay, I hear you now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on on Instagram tonight. I don't know what's going on. It must because somebody must have known you coming live with me or something. What up?
You know, it's a bar, but we just are going to look around.
Oh, where you going? You're going out?
No, you know, so tonight me also on a look at thing on Wednesday night. Cause the dog said me say play the tune last week and it mash up his place, so he won't come through though.
I like it. So this is Dejay. Dejay is not new to Get With The Fix. Every time I speak to Dejay, it's a conversation of I don't even know what word to give you anymore, cause it's always something. So Dejay has this new song out called Ghetto Gal. And one day I'm on social media and all I'm seeing is Dejay going off, like not going off, but kind of going off about this song and the rhythm because he was told that he can't put no lyrics on this rhythm. So what happened? What happened, Dejay? What
Hear the
happened?
Hear the thing though. Cause you know when we talk, we keep it real, right?
Yes.
The producer from record the song. Cause you know me always have the freestyle when it come on to rhythm.
Yes.
If that's one thing I'm known for, he's a rhythm killer. As a rhythm drop, me can't find a song for it.
Yes.
So anyways, now I'm going to the studio and I do a freestyle because I hear the rhythm. I say this sound good, but that song I miss something. The scale have to get balance. You get me? I say?
Not the people start missing some.
Yeah, me I say the scale have to balance because if you talk about New York girls, them Jamaica people them I feel left out because a scale where you have to balance.
Right.
Cause I remember when Buju did sing the song, say, "Me not stop cry for our black woman." The brown girl and the feel away. So what Buju do is balance back the scale and say, "Me love me car, me love my bike, me love my money and thing."
I most of all, me love my browning.
Exactly. So the scale get balanced.
Right.
So when they talk about New York, me I say, you know what? Me can't talk about New York. I remember say me live here, you know.
Exactly.
We could have go up on the rhythm and talk about Chester Avenue and Edward and all of them places, but we choose not to. So me say, you know what? Me I got Jamaica. So me carry the song at Jamaica and talk about everywhere down at Jamaica. So people look on it as a counteraction. Me look on it as an inspiration because his song inspired my song.
Okay.
So it's not no compete nothing.
So who's he? You said his who?
No, all right. La Boss and the producer for the rhythm called me and said him not allow the song for the rhythm because him don't want the tour with the original song.
Okay.
Which all me look on it is a scale where I get balance, Michelle.
Okay.
Because not everybody are. Remember, I said the people of Jamaica don't know nothing about Mount Vernon, you know.
Right.
Them don't know nothing about White Plains Road, Gun Hill and all of that.
Right.
The song big, you know. Don't get it wrong, you know. But when you involve everybody in a something, it only can get bigger.
Okay.
So what me expect from the producer is like, you want to make the two songs them right, kind of balance the scale.
Okay.
But him say, you know how my song on the rhythm. But after me post the song blew up so fast that it's out of my hand. And me can't go tell people download the song already to take it out of them laptop.
Okay. So as an artist and as a person who do music, do you at some point in some part understand what the producer is saying, right? Because wait. Because Chronic Law is on this rhythm and Chronic Law has been paid, whatever the case, money has been spent, all of this other stuff to produce, promote, get a video, all of this other stuff for this song. And now here you are, and you're coming in with a counteraction, it seems like, to the man's song. So do you understand where they're coming
But
from?
understand 100%.
Okay.
But this is not something deliberately.
Okay. So you didn't
Most
deliberately do it.
No, it's not a deliberately like, okay, more of a counteract that song.
Mm.
But you have to understand, say, when artists hear a rhythm, most artists go on the rhythm, regardless what.
Right, right.
So when me hear the rhythm, to tell you the truth, it's not even the original rhythm me depending on.
Oh.
It's a diluted version of the rhythm where somebody put on YouTube or the engineer fix it up, make it sound so good enough.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So somebody put the rhythm on YouTube, I'm a download the rhythm, I'm just go into the studio and start record the song. I'm tell you how the song come about. We are listening to the Chronics last song. And the rhythm I play. And one of my friends named Cheryl. She come from Rima. I say, yo, just book a girl from Rima. See it, yeah? And by the time we done freestyle, she said, no, you have to record that. No.
Okay.
So for the whole day, I listen to the rhythm and I say, Ewa, if she come from Rima and she can react, so that means that she can react for the whole Rima.
Okay.
She can react based on how her friend them that feel too.
Okay.
So I say, you know what? If you go to the garrison, where the best place to start from? Tivoli.
Okay.
They circle the whole of Matches Lane, South Side, Mountain View. They come right back round. Can you notice me say my uptown girl just gone a foreign? That means I use one line and circle the whole uptown girl gone a foreign.
Okay.
So if I'm left uptown, when I'm gone now, I'm going back in the garrison. Because you know when you talk about girl, you have to have girl everywhere.
Really, Dejay?
Yeah, you have to have girl everywhere as a girl.
As a gallus.
But it's not nothing deliberately. To tell you the truth, because as you know me already, me always jump on a rhythm as it at. And me always do good on the rhythm them when them drop.
Okay. So,
but talk to me.
So when a producer called you and said, yo, you know, I don't think that this is a good idea because of well, blah, 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 all of this stuff that I said, money spent, all of this other stuff to push this other song. Was there a conversation to say, okay, his song is out. Can I play mine a month from now or 2 weeks from now or any of that stuff? Or he just said, just take down the song?
He must say, basically, you know, me I keep it real. He must say, if I put the song on YouTube, I flag it. But me I say, I'm just using it for promo purposes only.
Okay.
Michelle, if I did me alone, because I'm a boy, I'm stuck in my ways, you know. If I did me alone, I take down the song, you know.
Okay.
That's how I stay, you know. That means that boy, I'm easily getting in my feelings. If I say no one pay rhythm, I forgot pay rhythm, man. It's a different man now. If I want hungry and I beg nobody nothing, man. Okay. And the funny thing is, my right, a producer here, years ago, and I make him know, say you come from New York. So when I drop a bad rhythm, give me a piece, right? And the man never reply to my message, none at all.
Okay.
And then now, I drop a little song for your rhythm. I not even know how for rhythm. I just a rhythm I like.
Okay.
You see me I say? I'm going to record the song. And the funny thing is, you see from me drop the song, Michelle, in a 1 hour, me have 20,000 views in a 1 hour.
Wow.
Me have more than 500 share in a 1 hour.
Okay.
The man called me within the hour after 20,000 views and 500 share. Not more than the share, wait a share. It's share to him.
Oh.
Michelle, if the song never sound good, them would reach out. Me I tell you the truth.
Okay. Has he sent you like a cease and desist or any of that type of stuff at this point, or?
No, the song out of control because I want to with selector when song bad. The song play for at 97, Michelle.
Okay.
That means that if it never sound good, it would have reached so far.
I did see it on the list. That went out on Sunday. I saw it there. And I said, okay, well, you know, the song is doing what the song is doing, but are you liable to get sued or anything like that because this is not your rhythm and you weren't invited to sue?
You cannot get sued from something where you not get money from.
Okay. All right.
The fact that I put promo use only, you know, say everybody, no more people in my DM ask me whisper them can't find the song. They want to buy the song, they want this, and as an artist to tell people, say, listen, I'm not control over that. Everybody I say, yo, tag the producer, make we link the producer, this because the song sound good, it a balance scale. But I want party one night. Somebody tell me, say them that one party one night, yeah. And a 3 different selector go on and play the song.
Okay.
In the same party.
Okay. So do you feel like you are giving away your lyrics for free then. Do you feel that way?
Michelle, you know, say the amount of song we may have that if him come to me right now and say, Ewa, me only I get 10% of the song, yeah, me will sign a contract because I know it's bigger than the music and the exposure me want. Me have enough song we can carry me when me want to figure.
Okay.
Me just, Michelle, them lyrics here, I don't know when me write, and it's true them going to freestyle this.
Okay.
Me have song when me write when me know can carry me to a certain level where different. If me can freestyle this and it sound good, imagine when me write. So this is no plan. This is not a song when me write 10 years ago or 5 years ago and I wait for the rhythm. I told you I take to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because again, I'm in this social media space. I watch things happening back and forth. Just like Star had the other day, her song got pulled off because the producers said she ain't mentioned any name or whatever the case may be, but the song is back up thanks to 1 RPM. Now, I'm a little afraid for you. I'm a little afraid for you because things like these, and not saying that it will do anything to you or anything like that, but things like these can make other producers look at you like, yo, we can't work with this man. Like, because you know talking happens and all of that. And when you're a big producer in this business, you know the blackball thing is a thing. So that's my concern for you. Are you concerned about any of that?
Let me tell you something. Every day I start born, you know. Say if the top producer them feel like them don't want to work with me, if you understand, say, yo, when God say, listen to me, may I find the worst producer in the world for get the biggest song in the world. Them can't stop that.
Okay.
So sometimes you can record for a big producer, your song don't go nowhere.
Very true. Very true.
And you can record for a local man on YouTube and buy a reading from him and your song blow up so big.
Yeah.
Sometimes the producer them don't get it wrong, them good enough. But sometimes them have to understand, say, listen to me. Remember, say the whole lot will start from somewhere to, you know. We never just get up and get big overnight, you know.
Yeah.
So when you see a local artist I try, and you see him do good, that's why one thing I always have to big up Bobby Candas.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
Bobby Candas come like bounty killer.
Listen.
If you have talent, Bobby Candas will showcase your talent.
Yes.
No, Bobby Candas will showcase your talent.
Yes.
So you have to respect Bobby Candas
Definitely.
at all given time.
Definitely.
So Bobby Candas, I want to see Bobby Candas play, I want to underground you. Like, yeah, man, them have to make the people them decide them like them, yes or no.
Yeah.
So when most producers be like, oh, I'm not recording because I'm a new artist, then 2 years from now, I becomes a big artist and them link me and them tell them, so I don't want to link with them. Them I say, oh, me get tight.
Yeah.
Them not give you a chance. Me understand, say, if him have him rhythm and him have a project to make, just make me know straight, say, brother, let me tell you something. Me going to deal with that project, your song bad, but hold back your song for a minute. I'm going to say, you get me, I say?
Yeah.
But you telling me, say, oh, this, that, I say, yo. The people them want the song. So, what me can do? Select and read the song off of Instagram, you know. And I play it off of Instagram even before me give them the original song, you know, because I hold on back on it, you know, I hold on back on the song before me send it out, you know.
Okay.
And when I select and me, I say, I'm going to tell you something, look at you. You know, boss yet. You don't need to hold on back for no song.
Okay.
Send the song or play the song. And from the song start playing, Michelle, it don't stop playing. It don't stop playing none at all.
Has anyone from Chronic Law team reached out to you and said anything to you in regards to this whole counteraction situation? Has that happened?
Michelle, listen, nobody no reach out to me. And if I saw them want to keep it, that is it. Because when I sang bad.
Okay.
The song now take one nothing from Chronic's last song, none at all. The song is not a counteraction. The song is an inspiration.
Okay.
People love bring politics in everything.
Yeah.
So basically, they must say my song sound too close to Chronic's last song. Understand? Yes. But when you write something or you get inspired by something, how far from you can go from an inspiration?
Definitely.
You cannot go far from an inspiration. How much way you can draw asses? How much way can you draw a cow? If you are inspired by a cow, how much way can you draw a cow?
You could draw it skinny, you could draw it fat, you could draw it.
Exactly, but you have to make sure say it's a cow. That's what you have to do. So, when me hear the rhythm, And me decide say there's no other way to go up on that rhythm. If you're an upcoming artist, say you want people to listen to you, make me talk about the ghetto girl them no, because sometimes them I left them up because most of them artists are boss, where them boss from. The ghetto, nobody boss are uptown.
Definitely.
That's why the song generate so much because the ghetto girl them say, yeah, we have something for dance to know.
Yeah.
You get me I say?
Are you gonna is there gonna be any more conversations with the producer in regards
if the
to
producer
the song?
call me now, Michelle, and say, listen to me, more you sign a contract for free, me sign it.
Okay.
Because when me really want is the explosion, the money will come, man. Me don't worry about the money. The money will come. Me do music for love.
Okay.
The money will come. Remember, say if a man look for me, you know, most time them think my boss already, you know. Because the way I present myself, you know. Me carry myself some clean. People say, yo, your boss long time. Yeah, my boss already. Now myself, my boss already.
Yeah.
Do you get me I say?
Do you think that there's anyone that can have a conversation with the producer?
I mean,
so something can be worked out. Do you think that?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Right now.
Are you working on that?
No. I mean, me can't make it happen. Me can't make it happen, Michelle.
So why won't you?
Me can't make a phone call and make it happen.
So why don't you?
Because the way it happen, I know the way I want it to happen.
Oh.
You understand what I said?
Okay.
Me can't do, me like politics.
Okay.
But understand, right now, the people in my beg me for a video, say, yo, dog, when I shoot the video, I say,
so,
if
so if you can't do a video, you can't, right? You can't.
I can, but when I upload it on YouTube, I can't monetize it. I may have to put for promo
purpose only. Okay.
YouTube, nobody can flag your video if you put promo use only because YouTube content is a promotional platform.
Okay.
As long as you not make no money from it, you cannot get sued, none at all.
But how do you stop the money making? How do you stop the money making from happening?
Don't monetize the video.
Okay.
So they won't put a commercial in front of your video because don't monetize it. Any platform you put it on, because if you put it on SoundCloud, don't monetize it. If you put it on audio, as long as you're not getting a revenue from it, you cannot get sued for something that you're not getting paid from. So
there's no BM. You haven't done any BMIs or anything.
No, me do not, Michelle. Me just put out the song.
Okay.
I never share some voice note or some selector Jamaica tell me say, yo, we play this. I want to look up bar last night and the way the girl them are going. That's it. Any of the producer give me the okay for the rhythm. We'll fly to Jamaica tomorrow go shoot the video.
Okay. Well, I just want you to know that this station is BMI registered.
No, so in a way, man.
So he's gonna
register none at all, Michelle.
No, my station is BMI registered, right? So every song I play on here, there's money that goes to whoever the artist
but
is.
My song
so it's gonna go. It's gonna go to him because it's his rhythm, and I'm sure he's already BMI'd already, right? I didn't look it up, but I'm sure it's already BMI'd, and the money that it's being played right now will go to him. I'm gonna have a problem
with that. The only thing you need to do is free the rhythm.
Okay. So you want?
I'm ready for fly guy. Yeah, go shoot the video right now. Cause the song about buzz, Michelle, like
it does.
If they fuck with song, me don't understand. But if the song about buzz, sorry for curse point, but
yeah, it does. It does. So where do you go from here? Are we gonna? You're gonna.
We have 1,000 songs for drop.
Okay.
We have 1,000 more songs. But you have to understand business. You can't give people what them don't want.
Exactly.
So if the people them want this, me have to run with this. Okay. Until them. All right. Now tell you something. Me is still where I tell you something. I mean, I tell you something. Here the song I play somewhere.
I hear it.
You hear the song I play somewhere. You see me I try to show it. Look up. I'm here there. I'll link up. You hear the song I play somewhere?
Yeah.
That means that we're not on control over it. That means that the people them like it.
Yeah.
And say me there and tell somebody say for play it. Me this so far. I mean somebody I play the song. Me I say yo. You see me I say?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wish you nothing but the best. You know I love you. And I'm always gonna play your music, whatever you have. You know, I play your music all the time.
All the time.
And you know, I just want to make sure that you're doing the right things and you don't end up in any
Man.
lawsuit
The
type
song
of
no
situation.
monetized now. No
Okay.
BMI, no. The song goes up for free for me.
Okay.
Right now.
Oh, right
But
now.
me like if the producer can say, yo, yeah, look a break, man. Because as a New York artist and me as a New York-based producer. All right then.
Okay.
Because you can't stop the rain when it comes to falling off.
Sure can't. Sure cannot.
You can't stop
It's
it.
gonna fall.
You see me, I say?
Yeah. All right, DJ. Well, thank you for being here today. I had some time, so I'm like, let me reach out to DJ and get some conversation around this song. Of course, I'm gonna post a clip. I want to see which clip I want to post, and collaborate with you because I think that, you know, giving somebody else a chance is something that needs to definitely happen in this business. And a lot of times you guys don't get the chance that you need in order to get to the next level. And I think that, you know, you are definitely, I've always told you this, you are definitely one of the artists that I do admire, the work that you do, the hard work that you've been doing over these years and all of that. And it just takes somebody to give you a way.
That's all. We all need that one chance. Then.
Yeah.
But big up yourself and take care of yourself.
Anytime, love.
And continue to be good. I listen to all your interviews always.
Thank you, Dejay.
Big up yourself.
I love
all
you.
right?
I love you. I love you. I love you. Take
love you
care.
too,
Okay?
Michelle. Big up yourself.
Right. Together the fix. Michelle G. That was Dejay. Of course, you know, there's always controversy around music and that type of stuff. But Dejay has this song out, Ghetto Girl. And I'm gonna play it and then I'm gonna restart my live because I have another interview coming up on here. Get with the fix, Michelle G.
You don't know what kind of man you love. You love this loan card. When the kids are coming, you never fucking come back. That's idiot.
Good girl, me like bad, me like ghetto girl, them toxic. Run a program on a man quick. All when you dead, them will fight. They just book a girl from TJ. Why pray? Dark skin pretty like TC. Say she want link up on the big tree. Tell me her brother them a run off the YG. Alright, Bread Lane, Oxford Street, Chestnut Lane, girl them nicey. But Browning from North Street. Tell me she love war, no she no like peace. Circle the whole of downtown. Chain bust down. Matches Lane, girl them link up now. Southside girl them no like girl clown. Fletcher's land so the badness come down. Gawarika Hill, Mountain View. Past Nannyville, live show laughing. Pass all I feel, then me reach Sabrin. Now me uptown girl just gone a for just reach Rima. See it ya, be a good body girl in the schema. Them no care about Benz and Bema. Your name I for call for and this spot made. Bad girl from jungle, on the area. She a text me and ask when I'm afraid of. Say her ex.
Michelle G. You know, oftentimes it's difficult to not get involved in certain conversations. But you know, I run a program here where I talk to a lot of different people, a lot of artists, and when I see things happening, like I want to have a conversation about it because there are conversations that are worth happening. So you know, I stay neutral in all situations here on Get With The Fix because again, that's what I do. I don't take sides for anybody. I just stay neutral and do my job over here on Get With The Fix. But I am Michelle G. I'm about to restart my Instagram live because I have another interview coming up. So yeah.
Be there outside, your time, your time. Outside, yo, yo, yo. You be outside, you be outside. Coulda east, west, north, coulda be the south side, yo. You be outside, you be outside. Every dog is have a gal pan a yen, man, yo. You be outside, you be outside. Clean every day, dog, we a live life in a fly. Half white, and me a four sniper. Penny and Mali, we slash that guy, yo. Top of the line, for busy, I'm a can't pass. On the top of the line, and then no in a mic. If I no money, me speech is right, no, I can't tax. When they left on the line, the nice seats at the time. Boom, boom. I start blast, half fast, girl, I drop chance and I shake card. Don't tell you nobody said the lifestyle large. And no teeth when me tell you say we out there flash. You be outside, you be outside. Coulda east, west, north, coulda be this outside, yo. You be outside, you be outside. Every dog is have a girl pan again.
Can I tell you all about my couple of days away? I legit was on vacation. And basically had an amazing time with family. I did some things that I should. Lord have mercy. Those young people, them young people in my family, Lord help me. I was hiding from them as well. Hi Chris. But shout out to my cousin Maya. She got married this weekend, this past weekend. So shout out to her. The entire family was there supporting her and her new husband. So shout out to her and Devin. They are on their honeymoon right now. They're on their honeymoon right now. But shout out to her. It was just amazing to just be around family and love and joy and light and all of that. And I realized something about myself while I was on vacation with my family. I realized that a lot of times I understood why I behave and why I act the way that I do because of my family. And it's a great thing to sit there and wallow, for lack of better word, to just take in, because growing with love makes you different than other people, because there's a lot of people out here who grow on survival and they continue their entire life like that, letting go of people that have their backs, treating people unfairly, all kinds of things. And I realized that I am who I am because of the family that I come from. And I am most proud of that. And that was reinstated in my head these last couple of days when I was away, how important family is, how important growing with love is, how important it is to ensure that your children are growing with love as well, love and family. And it was just amazing. It was definitely just amazing. So shout out to Maya, my cousin Maya. For those of you who know, she got cancer. She had pancreatic cancer when she was 12 years old, and she's battled with that for a very long time. She is cancer free and she's married. She's definitely married right now. And it was an amazing weekend. Not weekend, couple of days, almost 5 days. I literally just took my phone off. Didn't care what was going on in the world. My call log was red, like red, just red, because I didn't care. I find that I do a lot, and sometimes I have to totally disconnect. So this was my time of totally disconnecting from everything that was going on, except the fact that I had to post for my show, because that's something that I do every Wednesday, so I have to post for it. So yeah, of course, today's show is definitely sponsored by my second back to school drive happening in Guyana the first week of July. I will be in Guyana the first week of July doing my back to school drive with my old primary school who have adopted, fully adopted. The barrel and stuff is on its way to Guyana. I'm praying to God that it gets there before we do. God's grace is that it gets there before we do. And shout out to, I will be doing press. A lot of interviews will be happening while I'm in Guyana. A couple of them are still being worked on and will be worked out, God's graces. But shout out to the radio stations already, Mix FM and Mad 97.5, who have already signed, sealed, and delivered for my interviews. So shout out to them. And I'm excited. I'm happy about that. Giving back is something that I do. I've been doing for 14 years. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. As Tay, I had the interview already. It was earlier. It was in the 7 o'clock hour. We did the interview with him, with Caution. The interview happened with him. So yeah, I'm supposed to have another interview. I don't know where my interviewee is, but this show has to go on. I always plan for people not to show up, and all of those things, because I have to. Anything you do, when you're doing anything live or anything like that, you always got to prepare for people to not show up. You always have to. I'm not sure what's happening with him. I know he was supposed to be on the live. I don't see him. But the show will continue. I also wanted to give A-Style. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right, A-Style. My bad. I wanted to give some tutorial. Basically, I was talking to somebody, and yesterday I was talking to someone. I was saying that, you know, a lot of people have platforms, and a lot of times you see people doing these shows, like they're doing media for these shows and that type of stuff. And I just want to tell you guys, like, it's not that hard to get media for these shows. What you really have to do is follow the promoters of these shows, promote, give them some promo on your Instagram. They will reach out to you. Give them some free promo, reach out to them as well, reach out to the artists, reach out to the promoter that you see on that flyer. If one don't answer, if there's more than one promoter, tag another promoter, right? And they'll send you an application to fill out. And a lot of times I'm seeing on social media that people are acting like it's so difficult and like they're the only person that could get shows and all of this other stuff. Like they own this stuff like it's white on rice. And I'm like, y'all are so weird to me, like really weird. The only reason I'm not doing a lot of shows is because, again, my career takes precedent over a lot of things that I do. Yes, I do this show, but sometimes I can't fly out. I got to take off of work and all of that kind of stuff. But a lot of folks are acting like they're the man and the woman around here because they are doing media at these shows. And I want you guys to know that it's not that difficult to get media for shows. Just reach out to the promoters, show them your work, make sure that your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, whatever app you use showcases what you do on a regular basis. Have videos, have interviews up there, put them in your link tree, get a link tree for your Instagram, put your interviews in there so they can go and click on it and see what you're capable of doing, and also put it on your Instagram. Now your Instagram should be the place where people can just go to it and see and click and see what you do. I do my Instagram the way I do my Instagram because I'm always having conversations with a bunch of different people. Yeah, I know that's how I started, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. But what I also do is I also remove from my profile grave and I put it on my reels. So a lot of times you'll only see like all Get With The Fix stuff going down my timeline. It's because Cyclone, and I'm always going to give Cyclone credit for that. Cyclone told me that, Michelle, people need to see what you're doing. So instead of having all of this stuff on your page that does not connect with Get With The Fix, put them on your reel and leave everything that you do with Get With The Fix on your main profile grid. Okay, so I listened, and that's what I do. So if you see something on my page, you may not see it right on my main page, but it's on the reel. It's there. It's on the reel, because I just had to clean up my stuff so folks know exactly what it is that I do. People like to see what you do, regardless of what you say you do. They want to see it. So if you own a business, like I hate going to business pages and it's private. Why is your Instagram private if you have a business? Why is it private? It should not be private. If you are one of those people that like to post your kids and all of this other stuff, don't. You're running a business, right? If you throw up your kids one time or you throw up your spouse one time, archive it after a day or something like that. But your business pages should never be private, because guess what? If I go to your page and you said, I do this, I do that, I do that, and I go to your page and it's private, I'm not going back to your page. I'm not adding you as a friend. I'm not doing none of that to see what type of work it is that you're doing, right? So you have to make sure that your business pages are public. All right. And again, if you want to do these interviews on all of these shows that are happening, reach out to the promoters. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're not capable or it's only them can get interviews and all of this other stuff. No, it's not. It's literally not. It's not that difficult to get interviews. It's not. It's not that difficult to go and be media for an event. It's literally not. I promise y'all, it's not. Just put your work together properly. Ask them if you see that they have a management. Reach out to the management person. If they have a PR in their bio, reach out to that person. Sell yourself. Just sell yourself. It's not that difficult. Just point them to the direction of where you want them to go. A lot of times, a lot of interviews that I've done is I've just jumped in people's inboxes. Like, I'm an inbox type of girl. I would jump in your inbox if I see I want to talk to you. And I've gotten interviews that easily that way. Yes, some people will direct you to their PR or their managers or whatever, and you just have the conversation. You jump into inbox. You see some people have their phone numbers as their contact on their Instagram. Send them a message. If it's an 876 number, send it on WhatsApp. Just send the messages and talk to people. That's how easy you get to do things. With these interviews and that type of stuff. It's not that hard. Yes, some people, not everyone will interview with you. Please know that. You might feel some type of way, but not everybody will interview with you. Being here, I've had to work hard to interview half of the people that I'm interviewing now. Like, I've really had to put in the work and all of that kind of stuff and developed some relationships along the way. And that's how I get a lot of my interviews that are happening now, because I've built my platform to the point where I'm like, I need to have this person, the person. And that's how this stuff is happening, right? So make sure that your social media space is a space where people can go and actually see what it is that you're doing, because I'm one of those girls. Like, I'm not gonna go to your social media and request you as a friend and all of that kind of stuff just to see what you're doing because your page is public. Because your page is public, right? So again, it's not that difficult to get these interviews for these shows that are happening around the area. Don't let anybody tell you that it is. It is not. It's not. Okay? Everybody want to act like they're the man and they're the woman and they're no. You're really not. You're not. This is not that hard. Like I said, the only reason that I'm not doing media for a lot of these shows is because I can't take off of work like that. Some of these people who do these radios and stuff don't have any jobs. This is what they do. This is what they do all day long. And then they, and if Michelle, shut your mouth. This is what they do all day long. So they are able to just jump up and just go and just do those things. I can't. I have a career that I have to request time off to do certain things, right? And I was supposed to be doing media for one of the shows that are coming up in July, but I'll be in Guyana. But again, I'm still going to continue to promote for that artist because I made a commitment to it. Yes, Mighty Mix says they either say yes or they say no, and that's it. And don't feel any way when somebody tells you no. I don't want to interview with you. You can ask them why. You can ask them why. Like, did I miss something? Is there something else that I need to do? And all of that kind of stuff. And now the conversation is around a lot of the Caribbean artists are not interviewing with the Caribbean platforms. That's a big conversation. And I've experienced that myself. I've definitely experienced that myself, where I've reached out to folks for interviews and they're like, oh no, we're not doing any interviews right now. And then you see them on another platform. And it's like, huh? Right? But we are the ones pushing their music and all of that kind of stuff, right? So it happens. It happens. It's not going to make you or break you to do any of this stuff. It will take time, especially if you've just started doing this stuff. It took me a very long time to be interviewing the people that I'm interviewing now. And I'm grateful to everyone who reaches out to me for interviews. I love having these conversations, and that's it, you know? But again, you got to put in the work. You got to do the work because people need to see what you are capable of. Anyone that comes on my platform to do an interview, it's not the same as all of these dirty, stinking questions and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I want to give different content. That's how I've been doing this program. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. Yes, I ask some ratchet questions sometimes, but that's just a part of it, right? To break the ice and all of that. But yeah, people, it's not that difficult to get interviews, to be media for these events. Okay, it really isn't. So, Michelle G, Lejean, I see you on the live, but it's like 8:24. I mean, I guess I can restart this live and then have you join the next live. We got what 20 minutes to do an interview, so I'm gonna do that. So, Michelle G.
Tribe Nation. Patriots.
Then I survive every fight. All of my life, yeah.
To every human being who face a struggle.
Now the bad times make good times feel good. But war make your heart feel peace. Rifle shot no nice in your ears strong. Flesh and chop and I never bully beef. But are the things we go through make we stronger. We never want to run from police. But the address where me come from make me right done wrong. Just to say the least. Been fighting for all of my life. Fighting so hard to survive. And put a smile on my face, but inside is a ocean of tears. Me a cry. Been fighting for all of my life. Fighting so hard to
I'm gonna say no as Zaga represent for Michelle G. You see, pre.
I came from a place where I could have get caught up many times. So much I gone from the outside, but I stay firm on my mind. I know for the dogs, them not there. I'm from a place where you not fear pressure. Babies are having babies. Families are suffer. Still we never switch for the fast cash. Have my soul member vanity in all that. Look work on the bus, never call back. Table turn now, look who I call shots. It's up for yourself up for weekend, the better dog. After me never done the wrong, the wings forget about. Or them a go on like some my life never hard. Still you protect the good for your fighting for all of my life. Fighting so hard to survive. I put a smile on my face, but inside is a ocean of tears. Me a cry. Been fighting for all of my life. Fighting so hard to survive. Might see a smile on my face, but inside is a ocean of tears. Me a cry. The amount of sacrifice me make can never illuminati. Remember days that me could not even afford a party. You think I know me want to put $1 million on my granny hand for the days when she give me when me know she know have it. So we have to make sure everybody good, alright. Mike Tyson no fight, them a fight, them a fight. It's been fighting for all of my life. Fighting so hard to survive. Me put a smile on my face, but inside
What is mine? Different kind of smile.
I gotta restart the live. Because I need your interview separate from a conversation that I was just having. So I'm gonna restart it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know we are dream that. So the thing is different kind of way, you know.
What is mine? Different kind of smile. You know that.
Yeah. Decide to get to your dream. Buy up some caramel house in ice scheme. Go get the bread and then me share it with the team. Mommy have for good, she have for happy, I'm a queen. Dig up the youths in my house and nice streets. Even if you're still a white car windscreen. Something better than nothing, cause food a feed. So I'm going for the cheap. No. Go back for greatness. I mean, I do this on me, I'm no patient. When I go back in at the past, no tension. I'm from the ghetto where the man give me again. Every chocolates and chain no brain. Go back for greatness. Do this on me, I'm no patient. Tell us how we're born for greatness. Focus on the goal and not get distracted. Discipline a key that me practice. Not depend on nobody that will left your chat cheek. So me do this with precision, do this with tactics. I mean, I see nobody but fist up this. No real fan, what catfish. When them doubt you have to show them, say them just a chat. Shh. Yeah, fucking work. No. Go back for greatness. I mean, I do this on me, I'm no patient. When I go back in at the past, no tension. I'm from the ghetto where the man give me again. Every chocolates and chain no brain. Go back for greatness. Do this on me, I'm
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
How you doing?
I'm not bad enough.
You know, but I like the hair. I like your twisty.
Yeah, can't complain. I just do some rough thing.
quick and fast, you know.
Oh, okay. So let me make sure I'm saying your name right. Your name is Legend, right?
Legion.
Legion.
Yeah.
So here on Get with the
A
Fix.
legend, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but the legend wrong still. Because means a legend in the making, you know.
I like it. I definitely like it. So how did you get that name?
All right, so Legion, the name Legion came about when I was like basically doing like a name search.
Okay.
So at first I started with my actual alias name, which was Jan.
Oh.
You understand? Yeah, big up my father, $1. I him give me the name there. You understand? So after a time now, like while in high school, like at some point, I say, yo, I feel like I want a more flashy name, a more something more sound more interesting. Jan just sound flat.
Yeah.
You see me? At the time, I say, yo, I actually want to keep one of the Jan, but I want to add something else to it.
Okay.
You understand? And then I stumbled upon the word Legion, which was spelled Legion,
okay,
which had a different meaning.
Right.
But not the meaning, not the negative meaning that most people think
know.
it is.
Right.
You understand? Legion in the form of a group or army or man.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, which is one of the meaning of Legion. You understand? But when me do now, me actually take that word there and spell it my way to keep the Jan, which was Legion, Leejan. You understand?
Yeah.
And I always see myself as like a one-man army.
Okay.
A man where everything I try do for myself, everything I try, if I back my appear front and I try fight it myself. You see me? Of course, the help of others, close friends and family members, I go always they give thanks to them. Say,
definitely.
Man, like DPO said, we were there up on the live and I check in, big up to him.
Yeah,
you understand? Yeah, but that was how I came about with the name Legion.
Okay. How did you get into music? Like, what was that trajectory for you?
It was like a thing where I couldn't escape it. You see me, I grew up in a musical household where my mom was a singer, my father was a DJ back in the days. My father passed still.
Oh,
you understand? But yeah, my father was a DJ back in the days. Them time they used to DJ upon sound. And they would record it at the party and have it on they call it vinyl.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, so grew up. I listen to my father always. I listen like older school of music. You know, the Gregory Isaac, them, the Garnick Silk, and the Buju them same way, Super Cat and them artists. And then my mother now, she was the more soulful kind of music lover.
Okay.
So she would listen to the Mariah Carey them and you know so forth. You understand? So, but she was a singer. My father was a DJ. But unfortunately, them never take it to the level where me I take it to right now.
Okay.
You understand? But yeah, that was how I basically started. Just the natural love, hearing her singing at church and funeral services. You know, and my father was a man who used to sing to me and my brother them like before we go to sleep and stuff. So I just couldn't escape it.
Nice.
You see me?
Nice. I like it. I definitely like it. So this song, is it Ghetto Greatness or the song is just Greatness?
The song is Greatness.
Okay, because it came over Ghetto Greatness. That's how it came over on the Serato. And you know,
because
Go ahead.
Yeah, because that was the originally
Oh.
Ghetto Greatness was the title I had for it. But after a time we'll change it to one word, greatness.
Okay.
Because it's not just greatness, not just in the ghetto, you know. Greatness is everywhere.
Yeah.
But just for we as people, as I said on a previous interview, No, greatness is just something we have to dig deep within ourselves and try to bring out as individuals. You understand?
Definitely.
Yeah, and that goes for each and every one of us. So that's why I kind of drop the ghetto and just put greatness, because I don't want it to be just related to the ghetto.
Yeah.
You get me?
I get
Yeah.
it. Definitely get it. So in this song, you said that you're gonna make your mother smile.
Mhm.
You know, what does your mother mean to you? Like, what does mom mean to you that you know you're trying to make sure that she smiles?
Everything, man. Everything. Yo, my mother is a mother way. I don't know if not a mother out in the world like she, but yo, she get her last to make sure say, yo, me and my brother them, and me and all of my siblings them good. And when she not have it, believe me, you see, by the end of the day, if the day start, if the morning start and she not have it for go to school, you see, by the time we bathe and put her with school clothes, you see when me I tell you this, when me I tell you this, I exactly so it go. You see, by the time we bathe and put her with school clothes and jump out, I down the road with me time. Me don't know where she get money or whatever, but she find it. Unless she have to go borrow it, she make sure say, yo, we get it. You see me so? You know what, naturally, with all of them, with growing up and see how hard she try to bring with so far, me and my other siblings, I can't have this thing in me where I just want to make her proud. I just want to reach to a level where I can bring her in all one store and say, mommy, take up anything you want.
Nice.
You understand?
Yeah.
Just that joy if you can do the same and more than what you ever do for me, and that can't go ever repay for nothing. But at least me can put a smile on her face. That's why I say, mommy, have a good, she have happy, I'm a queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I get it. Now, also in this song, you said, know who real from who's a catfish. What are some signs that you could tell that a person is a catfish?
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to put my phone on do not disturb.
Yeah, definitely.
Mommy just a calling. Mommy, sorry, me.
I can't. Your voice just went out. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, here you know.
There's an echo. There's an echo happening.
Hear me now?
Yeah, but it's still like low. It's very low.
No.
Come. Because your phone rang. That's what happened. So come out and come back in. Come out and come back in.
No, we are cheap that. I say the thing is different kind of way, you know. Man is smile. Different kind of smile, you know, like that. Yeah. Inside if you get to your dream, pay up some caramel house in ice scheme.
There you go. Yeah, mommy, hi mom. She must know you're talking about her. That's why she called you.
Yeah.
She felt your energy. She felt your energy. She definitely did.
Man, like is a spiritual woman like that, you know.
Yeah.
So anything she feel, man, just best believe. Real.
Yeah, definitely. So we were talking about the whole catfish situation that you said in the song. Like, what are some signs to know that somebody is a catfish? Like they're not real.
Like, all right, what me that say? Like, you have some people, all right, basic example. You have some people, you see when it good, them dead. Them dead when it good. A matter of fact, let me just put this out there. When I said no who real from who a catfish, I don't mean like in the literal sense of a catfish, but just people not being real. You understand? I will know who real from who not real. You get me? But as I was saying prior to, You know, you have some people where when the thing are up and running and things look like it are going, them did it. And as soon as the thing reach down here, so I start drop one look away, you know, see them again.
Yeah.
Look, see them again.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? Yeah. So that is like a sign to see him with.
Yeah, definitely.
You understand? All right. If me read, me are your brother and sister. Or me are your friend. Right? And then when things up. And when you go through a bad time, you not see me. No time at all. No man, me support myself present, same way.
Definitely.
I make you know, me there for said way. I probably can't go there all the time. Like, you know, me have my personal life to, but come on, if me can do the most of the time when it up, why me can't do it when it you see me when it down?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. What are some struggles that you've been having in this music business? Because it's a business. So what are some struggles that you've been having?
Financial struggles. The music business, people like listeners most of the time them just see the end product. You understand? Them see the outside. Them don't know what it take like for prepare one song where them just have to watch the video and listen to the audio maybe even no more than 1 or 2 times. You understand? But there's so much things you have to do behind that. You have a studio session the way. If I know you're the producer work, then you probably have to go pay for that studio session there. If you have to go deal with mixing and mastering. If it's a case where, as me I say, if it's a case where say me have a song with me I push for myself. And me have a label when me register. You understand? Me not have no experience in creating instrumental. I probably have friends or 1 and 2 link where me can buy or link for a rhythm. And me can get a rhythm. But when me do that, I have to pay for voice. When the song voice, I have to pay for mix it. It's a different money for master it, where you balance out the sounds and make it sound to its highest form of presentable. You understand? So, and then behind that now comes the visuals. Because nowadays if you not try to do visuals where the people them can see something while them are listening, then you know really get no, especially as a young and upcoming artist. You know really get the attention there. You have to come, you have to get your all. You understand? So you have to organize to get the visuals done, which you have to go pay a cameraman money and everything there again. Same way. You understand? It's a lot sometimes. You get me? Especially if you don't have a regular 9 to 5 a dope on the side. You see me? That means I me also on the side. I have to do my thing on the side. Because here I go. Means I not like burden people. I mean, I like big people. Music is a thing where it take a lot of time and a lot of money. You understand? And the worst part about it, you see when you input that money there and the time there, you're not going to get it back right away. It will take a time. It will take a time before you can get back that sort. If you're not mentally strong and understanding where that is concerned, then trust me, that's going to be a rough journey. You see me?
Definitely.
Yeah, but that's one of the many struggles we face. Understand? But now it kind of little easier.
Okay.
Because right now I work with a producer by the name of Chessy.
Okay.
Third Eye Music. Big up Chessy. You see me?
Okay.
Chessy is basically a producer when I actually book a session in studio, and that night he was just like playing some of his beats. And I was like just there vibing and freestyling Thankful was one of the songs I sent you. Me up on the thankful, the fat this last half and a one push. Light up my weed and a one pull. You know me there anyway from the thankful. You understand?
Yeah.
So at that time, a freestyler sang that on the beat and he must say, yo, that but he must say, yo, pull up that again. You see me? And he love the song and you know, we just end up go right into it and we just record that song by the night and say, yo, all right, that is something with me and the dog I go work on, putting forward, work on the music video and him actually shot the music video himself. You see me? Big him up for that. You see me? Because a youth, we're trying to do everything just like myself. You see me? So I have to respect him for that.
Definitely.
You see me? So
I mean, Thankful is one of my favorites of yours, but unfortunately, it's so explicit that I can't play it. So I'm hoping that you guys can get a clean version of it, so that I can play it because I think it's a really dope song. I think it's really dope.
Yeah, man, definitely. Me I go work on it, man, and make you get it same way, so you can have it to play.
Yeah. Do you make raw and clean versions at the same time for your songs, or you're just doing the raw versions of songs?
You know, as of recently, that was one of the things I spoke like to Chezzy about. Like going forward, the songs that we're gonna be doing, especially if it's a raw song, I think it's necessary, like especially when you want to go some place go perform where you have to beep out this and a beep out that. I want if you can have the song on some platform where everybody can listen same way. You understand? So definitely I think that is important and we are working towards that.
Definitely.
Going forward.
Yeah, because I mean, radio stations don't play raw music, and it's something that we've all stuck to because at the end of the day, like a lot of us are not gonna sit here and try to bleep out something or scratch something and all of that kind of stuff. So, we've been having a lot of conversations with artists around making sure that when you're sending music, you send both versions. We could give the raw versions to the DJs that play in the club and use the clean versions for radio. So I'm glad that that's something that you and your team are going to start working on because you have some great music, but a lot of stations are not going to play them because, again, they're raw. They're raw.
Yeah. Yeah, man, definitely understandable.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you think separates you from another artist? Like, what do you bring to the table that's different from someone else?
I think my sound is unique. You see me, I have my own sound. When I try to be, I sound like another artist. You understand? And I try to create around that.
Okay.
And try to signify my image and style. You understand? And then I just be me. You understand? I think that is the best way for go every time. Like it just have to be you and work on being a better you every time. Yes, once you do that, you have to always stand out because guess what? Nobody can be you like how you be you. You understand? And that's how we make what make all our unique. But what makes some of we not unique now because we follow in the footsteps of others, which sometimes it can be of some guidance depending on the person you're following.
Yeah.
But some point in time you have to find your own direction, find your own style, your own lane, and just do you and be you.
Definitely.
You see me?
Definitely. Now, something I want to talk to you about also is that when I was doing my research on you today, you don't have any bios anywhere. Like there's no bios anywhere for you. Not that I read them, but when I type in an artist's name, like things pop up. Your presence is not fully known, and I think that that's something that you guys need to work on. Like you need to put a bio out so people get to know who you are, where you come from, how you got here, and all of that kind of stuff. So Is that something that you guys are going to be start working on so that your presence is more known on social media platforms?
Yeah, man, most definitely. We're on the verge of doing that.
Okay.
Understand? Yes. So just that is something you can look forward to.
Yeah,
Understand?
you need a website. You need, even if you don't get a website, like you still need to get like a link tree, you know, and that type of stuff. And put your information out there. Like people need to be able to type your name in something and stuff just pops up, you know, and they could get to know you, the artist and the person and that type of stuff. So again, I'm glad that that's something that you guys are working on, because when I do this show, I don't just pop up here and just do this show. I do a lot of research. I listen to the music and all of that kind of stuff so that we can talk about it and I can help and assist in any way that I can to make you a better visual type of artist. So that's one thing that I think you guys need to like get that done like ASAP, like put it out there, like who you are and all of that kind of stuff. That needs to be done like ASAP.
Yeah, most definitely. You're right, man.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely are working on it, man.
And when you're sending music, also make sure that you're sending music with information, right? Like where the song has been played, some background information about the song, like what the song is about, and all of that kind of stuff too. Because then again, people get to know you and what the music is about. I could send you some examples. I'm gonna send you some examples, so that you can look at it and see. When you're sending music out to be played, people like to read those things. DJs and people on stations, they read them. They really read them. I read them. So I know other people read them too as well. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, put there's a package that you're trying to work with, right? It's packaging, all about packaging at this point, so that you become the greatest, like one of these other great folks. And people are going to be like, oh, yeah, when we get music for him, we know it's coming fully packaged and ready to be played.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man, you're definitely right about that.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I also have conversations with folks around BMI, owning your masters and all of that kind of stuff. Are you doing that type of stuff already? Or you're learning the business aspect of it so that you know that you own all of your stuff?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fully there yet, but me as a person like this, when I read, I watch things and especially on that topic, I've been seeing a lot of videos and so forth on TikTok and Instagram and that specific topic. You see me, I know, you know, most of the big artists, them like especially even overseas, like them end up in that unfortunate situation. You understand? So me as an artist, when I look into them things and try to learn and try to make sure, so yo, I set my thing one way that may reach me.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely still I go like through the experience of learning more about that, especially and the importance of owning your masters. That's the most important part of the music business.
Yeah.
I understand. The publishing is not even as important as the mastering. I understand, and me understanding that now, you know, kind of open up my eyes wider. So me have to tighten down and like when I work with even a producer, like we have to get certain business part of the thing to agreement.
Yeah.
Understanding.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah.
Because you know it kind of differs. Like when you work with a producer, if the rhythm is his and like the production basically is his, then me as the artist now, basically I give him a song for the rhythm.
Right.
But you know, so generally when an artist break out or when an artist step on the verge to break out, you know, produce a link an artist and them that pay for have that artist and so you know, so in that instance, they would own the masters.
Right.
Because they have already paid for the song.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm still experiencing the different sides, you know, the different peaks and valleys of it. And, you know, definitely open to learning more and, you know, just having a better understanding and the business side of the music, especially because that's the major part of it and that's the most important part of it.
Definitely. It's definitely very, very, very important. So I want to ask you a out the box question. And I posted it earlier today. Can you tell? I think Mr. Lexus posted this. Can you tell if your lady has slept with someone else? Can you tell?
Yeah, man.
How?
I behave like everything, man. It's all right. If me have my woman, we spend most of the time together. You see me, we're there on each other most of the time. Like, me know your behavioral patterns and you know how you react to certain stuff. You understand? So, automatically, if something off, naturally, you know, especially if me and you have a deeper connection, I go feel that. Me don't even have to see it. I go feel it and know say, you know, say something wrong. And then automatically know that guiltiness they go there in you. Because that is something we can't run from as human beings. You see me? And as much as I want to play it off, like sometimes the truth, I go kind of show itself.
Yeah.
In a disguise.
Yeah.
You understand?
But you know
Never find out, man.
you know they say men tend to change their behaviors more than women do. Some women will take that stuff to their grave and you will never know. But men tend to change their behaviors when there's somebody else involved. Your patterns and that type of stuff change. Cologne change, clothes change, your behaviors change and all of that. And women don't do that often.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Have you ever run into that situation where you found out that a girl was cheating on you? Have you?
Of course.
Okay. She told you or you found out on your own?
And actually, I kind of pick up long time and then, you know, the guilt just couldn't allow her like for continue and not like let it out because, you know, even me, like, highlight it and, you know, when somebody I tell you say, yo, me know say, yo, this and it's like, how long you can deny that? And for then I'm space, same way, long after that, and automatically, like, you're going up you yourself, but it kind of depends on the person also. I have some female, they will go to, like, them will go to them grave with that shit.
Yep. And you'll never know.
Yeah, so I guess it depends on the person and then the type of relationship you all have too.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. So are you doing any tours? Any of that? Do you have any of that type of stuff coming up?
Tours, you said?
Yes.
No, not as yet.
Okay.
I have one and two shows coming up. You understand?
Okay.
But kind of like still dep on the verge of most things.
Okay.
You understand? I've putting myself out there more. You understand? So when I reach the tour level and thing, but we're forwarding.
I like it.
You understand?
So you're definitely working towards building your brand and all of that so that people can see you. You were definitely, you was on what is it, CVM? This last month you were on CVM. So I'm sure that people are recognizing who you are. And now you have a face to the music, so they know who you are when they see you. I do want to say to you that I love your social media page, just because it's all you and all about your music.
Definitely. Yeah. That's why I'm on social media still. That's why I created the Instagram page. Because I'm not really what may I say? a person will live on social media. Sometimes I just post and just jump off. You understand? But for my music, me have to show.
Yeah.
You understand? If more have to go out there, me have to try post as much as possible and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing a great job. So far. You need to increase your followers. But you know, you're doing a great job so far. So you have some things that you need to work on, and I'm sure that you and your team will definitely start working on that. Are you under any management? You working with any PRs, any of those things right now?
No, basically I'm an independent artist.
Wow.
But we have like producer where we work with. As me tell you, Chelsea are one of them people, good youth too. You understand? And he's not a gatekeeper like some producer. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like he believe in a youth and he believe in a raw and pure talent. Understand? But big up Chelsea again, same way. Understand?
What do you want to say to those gatekeeper producers? Like, what's a message that you have for them?
Careful what you do to others, man. You have to know, you know. You know want for yourself, you know. You have to know the universe set one way, you know, where whatever you put out some of the time come back to you, you know. And you have to know that, you know. So you have to just try to be as true as possible with your work and what you do. Because you have to remember I try to build a brand to separate and apart from the artist.
Yeah.
You try to build a brand and you know the reputation make on your thing. You see me? So you have to know that too. You can't think small.
Yeah.
You understand? So about the gatekeeping thing, man, because a whole heap of great youth there.
Yeah.
Whole heap of great young upcoming composer, producer, videographer, artist, whatever you want to call it. Jamaica full of talent.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And there's no limit to what we can achieve. You understand? Every man does have to work on their own. You see me?
Definitely.
Not in a sense where segregation in about work for what you want. You understand? And it shall come, man, in abundance, man. You see me? And nobody try rap no man to neither. Same way.
Definitely. When you look back, you know, at where you started from and where you are now, how do you feel?
I feel great in myself, proud of myself.
Yeah.
I know my father up above, proud of me too. I'm a mother and all of my family member them. You understand?
Yeah.
Become a far away. And it to the outsiders looking in, trust me, they don't know half a journey. And they may never know. You understand? Because most of the time is an unseen battle. I always say this. It's an unseen battle, but a victory they shall surely witness. I understand. I never stop say that and not something where me create is a speech or me create. I'm a whole lamp on that.
I like it.
See, as long as me have a keep and just achieve everything when I work towards. You see me? Because when I look back on where me forward from, me used to, then I'm my house. I have a whole fridge in the house and I put my phone in it. And I record and I write lyrics for one book. You understand? And my father and my brother would end up joining in and, you know, end up there finish the one song and, you know, we just put the phone in the refrigerator if it kind of have a look of sound. You understand? So, at them place I forward from.
Wow.
Yes, and my day so right now when we can have access to studio and, you know, I do videos right now and we have a whole lot more coming.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But throughout the journey, there's been, you know, a lot of producers to me work with in the past, like man like NJ, man like Dejay, young producers, and you have man like M3. You understand? Bro, and look yourself. And you have that's about it. And them producers, them not out there, but trust me, them talented. You understand? Them gifted. And there was a part of the journey from then to where I am now. So and I couldn't do it without them same way, because you don't know. You're not gonna last long with every and anybody.
True.
You know, some people did it, some people come along on the journey to bring you from one place to the other. And sometimes you just have to accept that. But we still show homage and respect because they was a part of the journey and they played their part at that time. You understand? I'm never ungrateful for what nobody do for me as a person.
I like
you understand that? For know where you go, you have to remember where you come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I love that. I definitely love that. So what's next for you? What do you have next?
Believe I want to speak on it too much, man. A whole lot of creativity. I go see like different variations and different like creative sides to Legion. Because I'm a kind of person where I don't like to like boxing myself in one kind of style or one kind of. I'm not go too far from the original sound, but I know when you do a woman song versus when you do a gun song, you have to know for kind of like change the tone, the cadence, and only if I look at details and make it sound different. You get me? So we have a whole heap of thing working, and we have a song about release soon. Bang Teller, you see me? You can look out for that.
I have Bang Teller.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you can give them a crack at it, man, from and that time.
Big this, like me, Zenita, think no regular. Count money like the bank teller. Y'all open up, see me like umbrella. See me walk in age and there. Beach and Clan City, Bolt Young there. Every rifle motor show up like antenna. Say you what I must do. How we run the whole road and no Mandela. Me a God, me can't see that brother. Me a God, that's why me a God. And the rain from the God, we do this and that. I know people time of class looking at the door for back. Drop the beach, she drop the chance. Want to do me like a half face. Pretty take the car, dash the money shake it back. You want to if you want. Spend a couple million, max with you and make it back. Make a skull catch attack and then I ring the cellular. Say lie and buy big piece. Me and my dad, them a live like fish. Richer than the Senate.
When are you dropping it? When are you dropping that song? When are you dropping that song?
Any minute soon, man. Me even give them a date for it. Any minute soon.
I like
just
it.
Know that. Yeah.
I like it. I love it. I love your presence. On social media. This was a great interview. And I'm gonna send you some ideas of how to do some stuff with your music and that type of stuff. And then your team and you go from there with it. But you have some great music, and like I said, just do the clean version with every song you do, right?
Definitely. Yeah, man, definitely.
And what I love too about you is when I saw you on CVM, you had a band.
I had a what?
A band.
Say that again?
A band. You had a band behind you.
A band?
A band, a BAND. You were performing with a band.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's dope.
Well, that's not my band, though.
I know, but that's dope. That's really dope. A lot of artists can't do that.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm not really a person that's really familiar with the band performances, but I'm also a person that, I'm gonna like if there's a challenge to overcome,
you're gonna do it.
Yeah, but even though look at anxiousness and look at nervousness there, but I one way forget beyond that, and it's for just push forward.
Just do it.
Towards it. Yeah, just do it.
Just do it. What's your sign? What month are you born?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You got that Sagittarius type of vibe. Like I could conquer anything and do anything.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. I have that kind of mindset. When you're aiming for something, you have to have that mindset. Laws of attraction is a thing that I believe in.
Yeah. The fact that you did music and you sang with an official band behind you playing says a lot about your creativity, says a lot about your artistry, and says a lot about who you are. Because like I said, there's a lot of people who can't do that, and you did that very well. It was done very well, and that's one of the videos on your page that I always go to watch because I'm like, that's so dope. When I see that, I was like, that is dope. So that separates you again from the masses, because again, not everybody can do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even planned.
Yeah.
It wasn't even planned. Yeah.
I like it. I definitely like it. Well, I wish you nothing but the best. You know, I have your music. When you get your clean version of Thankful, please send it to me. I'm definitely going to give it to the DJs anyway, because a lot of them play out in the streets. So I'm going to give it to them so they can play it as well. But I want to play it here, but I need the clean version of it. So whenever you get it, you know, just send it over to me. Give us some last leaving positive words, some positive words to take us out.
Always believe in yourself. You see me? And remember, from you have a brain, you can do anything. Anything you put your mind to. It's just your perception and how you think about things. And you know, whatever you do, put God in front of everything. Understand? Because remember this. No matter who you want to look up to in the flesh, a one man did it in a spiritual form, but nothing no go around him. And our Father God, you see me, and him one of the reasons why I make me there something today. I do this thing, I always try to have faith. You know, anything you do, try to have faith. Even when things look like they go bad, speak good over your life. You see me? When you broke and all the money, you know, get up and say, yo, I broke and all the money and this and that. You're going to make it worse, because that have done the situation already. And you speak on that out in the atmosphere. You understand? So what you have to do, you have to speak against that. Yo, I'm not have it in about, yo, I'm going to find it. Because I have to find a way. You see me? So mindset is everything. You understand? I make nobody tell you say you can't do it. No matter how small, no matter where you're forward from or who you be. You understand? Every man have the power to do and be great. And that is the real and true definition of greatness. You understand?
I love it. I love it. I've never had anybody leave out like that. I love that. I love that. That says a lot. That definitely says a lot. Give everybody your social media handle and where they can find your music.
Yeah, you know, you can find me at One Legion and all social media platforms. You know, on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and all the digital music streaming platforms. Just Legion, Leejan. But One Legion is not the number, it's not the word one, it's the numeral one. So it's one, Leejan.
Thank you, Legion. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to greatness from you. So look out for some emails from me. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna share with you some of the other stuff that some of the other people do, and so look out for that email. Okay.
Yeah, man, definitely. And it was a great pleasure, like talking to you, and you have a nice personality, and you know, I love the way you work as well. You're good at your job.
I like it. I love what I do. You gotta love what you do, right? Otherwise, don't do it.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. So best of luck, and much more success. Okay.
Yeah, man. Same to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Much appreciation for the support.
No problem. No problem. Get with the fix, Michelle.
All
love. This is ghetto. Sorry, not ghetto greatness. We're taking out the ghetto. I gotta change that on my Serato. This is greatness. This is greatness.
Definitely. Yeah, no, we are cheap now. Say the thing on different kind of way, you know. But it's mine. It's mine. I don't know. Yeah. This I forget to you dream. I up some caramel house in ice scheme. Go get the bread and then me share it with the team. For me, I for good, she have happy, I'm a queen. Dig up the youths and my house in nice streets.
Even if you're still a white car windscreen, something better than nothing, God food a feed. I'm going for the dream.
I'm going for the dream.
Greatness, I'm here to this on me heart, my patient. When I go back in at the past, that tension. I'm from the ghetto where the man give me again. Every chance and cheer my brain. Go apart for greatness. To this on me heart, my patient.
Yeah, Michelle G. Pull up that.
Yeah, man.
See y'all next week. Bye.
Different kind of smile, I know the way to die. Yeah. This I forget to you dream. I up some caramel house in ice scheme. Go get the bread and then me share it with the team. Mommy have for good, she have for happy, I'm a queen. Dig up the youths and my house and nice streets. Even if you're still a white car windscreen, something better than nothing, cause food a feed. So I'm going for the dream. No. Go back for greatness. I'm here to this on me heart, my patient. When I go back in at the past, that tension. I'm from the ghetto where the man give me again.